Well, Maryland will be just the latest state to consider repealing some sports betting.
You have to remember, this took years and years to get legalized in the state of Maryland. And when the General Assembly reconvenes in Annapolis in January, they will debate a new prohibition on wagering on sports now.
As CBS News Justice correspondent Scott McFarland reports, there is growing concern in several states about the impact of so-called sports prop bets.
I always had to have money on the game because I needed that extra dopamine hit.
William Hinman says his life was falling apart as he was falling into addiction to gambling at Maryland casinos.
I had all the high-risk symptoms. I was struggling with alcoholism. I was struggling with mental health, depression, anxiety. My wife got fed up because of my alcoholism and my depression. She ended up kicking me out of the house. We separated.
He's now 10 years clean and helps as a peer counselor through the Maryland Center on Problem Gambling, and he's seeing alarming warning signs.
Let's just say we're definitely getting a lot more calls from younger callers, definitely that young adult age.
College kids.
College kids.
A surge in sports prop betting, hooking kids as young as 15, he says, in Maryland.
Get it.
You've seen the ads, some happening during the games themselves. You can bet not just on the game, but on whether an individual player will score. Even on individual plays. Will a pass be dropped or a batter strike out, which Hinman says can empty out a bank account in just minutes.
If you're down money and you're gambling desperately and recklessly, if you can do that all throughout the game rather than having to wait, 2 or 3 hours until the game is over, you're more likely to get yourself into trouble.
Though gambling revenues soared in more than 30 states last year, including Maryland, a CBS News investigation revealed several states are having second thoughts about allowing that type of sports betting. Amid worries, prop bets also risk corrupting the athletes upon whom bettors are wagering. A new blockbuster FBI case alleges NBA player Terry Rozier tipped gamblers he'd be leaving a game with an injury in advance, and that prop bettors traded lucratively on inside information to fuel bets. How big a part of the gaming business is it?
It's definitely growing.
Jason Van Hoft, who worked for a company that monitored for suspicious sports bets, says the explosion in popularity of these prop bets means even minor league or college athletes are now the subject of wagers and persuasion.
It was primarily based around just the superstars, the Patrick Mahomes, the LeBron James. Now it is starting to move down into lower levels of the game, the players coming in off of the bench, the rookies that might not have as much playing time.
Among the proposals the General Assembly will consider, a bill that would ban all sports wagering, not just the prop bets. It's always difficult to predict what the General Assembly will do when they get back to Annapolis in January. The leagues are taking action too. Major League Baseball says it's reviewing prop bets, and then the NBA, Denise, says they're going to change how they report injuries publicly because of this concern.
This is a potential seismic shift.
Yeah, thank you very much, Scott, for that good report. If you or someone you know is suffering from a gambling addiction, there is help available right now. Call the Maryland Problem Gambling Helpline. The number right there on your screen, 1-800-GAMBLER, or visit winningbackmylife.com.